It's horse's lunchtime and somebody's trying to tell me he's hungry. Bella's been whinnying at me. Even she's feeling a bit greedy today. Alright, little fatty boy, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance, honey. And I will get organised. Bear with me. It's a nice bit of sun. I've just given the horses their lunch. And I'm enjoying a bit of sunshine as well. In reality, grooming your horse is part of your social bonding, especially with Bill. So Bill being a wild horse, things like mutual grooming is a big deal to him, re-establishing those connections each day. Bella it really doesn't mean anything to, but for him it's a big deal. So when I spend that time with him, grooming him and just talking to him and being his friend, it helps to cement that bond of trust and also our relationship with each other. And so it's something that I try and do each day with him, and he comes up. So he actually asks to be groomed. I don't groom him just on, for routine's sake. I groom him because it's what he actually asks and wants. As you've probably noticed, Bill has a very distinct personality, and he's very expressive in the things that he wants or he doesn't want. And as you can see at this point when I'm grooming him, he's in horse ecstasy because it's what he wanted, and it's a part of his routine. So he loves routine. He loves to be groomed because it makes him feel happy and peaceful, part of the herd. He just needs to have me one-on-one time because he does get quite jealous if, he has to share me, and Bella does too. But it's all about making him feel socially and mentally well. And the reason I've always focused on this with Bill is because the first couple of years of his life were very traumatic. The first year of his life, he was taken away from his herd, and he received a massive head trauma. And the second year of his life, he ended up in a situation where he was rescued, but ended up in a worse situation because he was left to starve to death. And because he couldn't fit into a domestic herd situation, did things like probably tried to escape fences and didn't know how to react around people, even though he was still very young at that point. He got abused further. So he had 2 significant years of being abused, starved nearly to death. Bill was near death when we first got him. So he's come such a long way, but it's been through our consistent efforts to spend time with him, just communing and reassuring him and comforting him and letting him know that the world is okay with us. For my overseas viewers, if you don't quite know what a Brumby is, a Brumby is a wild horse or a horse born in the wild, and a bit like the American Mustang. So Bill was born in the wild. He was born up in Victoria, where we live, but up in the high country region. And he was brought into sale yards with his herd during the last big drought, which was around 2019. He was probably around the age of a yearling, and he received a head injury of some kind that was pretty serious. I don't know whether it was during capture or whether it was during the transport process. Either way, when he was brought into the sale yards, he was quite badly hurt, so that he was put aside into and separated from the rest of his herd and put into a separate pen where he was going to go off to the kill pen. And fortunately, a person saw him and decided that she would buy him rather than allow him to go off to the kill pen. So her intentions were good. However, she was inexperienced, had no knowledge or understanding about dealing with wild horses, and even young wild horses can be a handful. Even if they're in a weakened state, which Bill was, and he was very small, very delicate. Even when we got him, he was nowhere near coming into maturity. So, unfortunately, while she had good intentions, she took him back to Melbourne and put him in adjustment facilities and got him medical treatment at the start. The cost of raising or keeping horses is very high, and she just didn't have the money to feed him, didn't have the experience to handle him, and so he was just stuck into a herd of adult horses, domestic horses, and he had no way of interacting with them because he was small and had no understanding of domestic behaviour and domestic life, and that really went against him. So he missed out on resources. He was slowly starving to death, and people who tried to help her and didn't know what they were doing either, and that didn't help. So he just got further and further abused psychologically, as well as starving to death. It was quite a complex thing that I could see. Her boyfriend tried to get on his back. Now, when we got him, we were told that he was 4. When we did a teeth check on him, he still had all his baby teeth. So he was between 2 and 2.5. So he'd had a fully grown man on his back, and he wasn't even 2 years of age, and he was in a starved situation. And to give you a bit of an idea of what Bill looked like, when we got him, you could see every bone on his back. You could see every part of his spine. He was so weak. He barely made it to our place. Our transport guy had to actually take him home to his stables first, hydrate him, and get him some food without being very careful not to cause rebound, get the vet out who said that he was very, very close to death. The transport guy didn't know if he was even going to make it to our place because we live, as I said, remote, rural. And but fortunately, Bill made it, and it's been a long, slow road that first year of bringing him back into a healthy state, but also teaching him to trust. And so I was up against it because I was also legally blind at that stage. But look, we spent a lot of time communing with each other, and as you can see, Bill and I have a really good relationship and built on trust, but it's been a process over a period of 5 years.
Did you need that? Did you need that, darling? Yes, you did. Well, I don't think she's after you. And you know you're not hungry because I fed you about 20 minutes ago. You're not even that hungry for hay. And you've had quite the workout the last couple of days, chasing your woman around, haven't you? Hmm? So it's a bit of mummy time you needed, isn't it? And you're a mummy's boy. Because even though you act like a big ferocious beast, in reality, you're still mummy's boy, aren't you? You're still mummy's boy. You're such a sweet boy too. How did I get such a sweet pony, hey? How did I get such a sweet horse pony? You're my red war pony too, aren't you? I dream, darling, I dream. One day you and me galloping through the fields like a war pony. I do imagine that. One day. One day you and I are going to do these things, but for the time being we just have to content ourselves with what we can do. What, darling? What are you after? Oh, you want me to do your... Sorry, I didn't realise that you wanted me to do your forelock again. How's that, precious? Is that better? Make yourself look so handsome, darling. You want to look handsome for me or for Bella? I think it's for Bella, actually. You look so beautiful, Bill. Oh, look how handsome you are, darling. You're so very handsome. I can't see on that side very well because you turn your head all the time. What, precious? What do you want now? You haven't made your mind up yet, have you? No, don't. I don't want to do it, Bill. You know that. I fed you like 10 minutes ago or maybe 15 minutes ago, so you don't, and you've got hay there. You have hay there. I've groomed you. Told you you're handsome. I admired your Stalinish or stallion study ways. I've groomed you. I've scratched your belly. What more can a boy want? To eat more. He's like a little horsey eating machine. Bum. Did you just do a poo? Yes, he did. Bill loves bodily stuff. Very into everything like that, aren't you? He's farted on chickens. He's farted on Kel. He's done his poos right next to people. I do not know why he gets some kind of pleasure out of it, but he does. He's going to go and bug the water. There we go. He's going to do his water trick, I think. Oh, it's not going. Oh, it must be blocked somewhere. Lucky you noticed, Bill, because I didn't. I think he thought I was going to squirt him. Oh dear. Don't do it, Bill. Don't do it. Got us both. Thanks a lot, Bill. You did that on purpose. You can't resist the hose. Hey, don't do stuff like that. It's naughty. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Aussies are not meant to bite things. They're like a bloody dog. I see everything you get into. You think I miss it? Do you? Oh look, Rambo Robin's going to bed. No visitors. What, darling? Go to bed. Right, I'm going to go and turn the water off now.
It's very cold. This one I was gonna. Oh,
Oh, they fit well, honey.
eh?
They fit a lot better.
Yeah, they feel good. You feel a little bristles on my legs.
Well, you better get that gas bottle off so we can go up and...
There's some bad boy horsey around here I heard about. Comes around here once in a while.
He's going to tell her off now. He's such a jealous fiend.
Are you being a good boy today?
He
Bad boy.
considered it. He considered being good, but you know he
I know
struggles.
one day last year you were a good, Billy boy. Remember that day? No? I remember. You're such a good boy.
Look how handsome he looks.
Watch your face. Bella, why the long face?
He's considering splashing you.
Wish I had a long face like a horsey. Like Celine Dion.
Cal, that's terrible. He's guarding his water again.
Not moonshine though. Just beef.
Someone's burning off.
We almost got a fucking pool in our backyard.
Yeah, can you get that gas bottle and we'll get going?
Okay, well I'm gonna go build the something board first.
Voices will be back. We have another job to do, which is to go and get the gas water bottle or gas bottle to heat up the water system again. So out here we don't have access to electric gas, so we use propane, they call it in America, and we've just run out. So without our gas bottles there's no hot water, so we better get organised, and we'll catch you all later. If you like our channel, please hit the subscribe button and like, and leave a comment if there's something you want to know about Australia that we can help with. We're just about to head back up to Matoa. That's our closest town because we ran out of gas, and we need to have hot water. So we will be back, and I hope everybody's having a lovely day wherever you are in the world. We're at the hardware store and just getting our gas bottle, then to the shop, and then off again home. Always something to do in the country. And just to go to the shop or anything, we have to drive about 20 kilometres to the closest hardware store or shop into a little town called Matoa in Victoria.